So this is my first time ever playing the Gen 9 random battles Scarlet and Violet. I've never played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet before, so this will definitely be an experience. I'm pretty much an expert at Gen 8 random battle, but I've never done Gen 9 random battle before, so this will be completely new. I know like nothing at all about any of the mons or any of the sets or anything. Uh, I think I've maybe seen a couple mons just from other YouTubers' videos, but that's all I know. So I start off with this bug, which is pretty fitting against another bug given my username. So there's no Dynamax, there's a Terrastalize. So I wonder what that actually does. I think it like I did see like one or two videos. I think it like changes your typing or something. Oh, and I actually do have this, which appears to work here too. I'll just type in good luck, have fun. I know none of these sets, so this will be very interesting. I probably should more just play instead of think because I'm going to, I'm sure, just lose a few games, lose many games anyway. Uh, this thing appears to have sturdy or overcoat. I'll just see what he does if I hurricane, I suppose. Oh, that's what he'll do. He'll dodge and then get momentum. I guess I'm kind of glad that this thing didn't start setting up hazards on me yet, at least. So he brings in this Jolt, and it is actually a very similar set to the previous Gen random battle. Let's see. It kind of looks like this thing is good at sweeping me, given its moveset. Maybe I can try this guy. Yeah, because it looks like I can resist some of his moves he wants to go for with this guy. Uh, I think maybe he doesn't stay in, so maybe I can stun spore his overcoat mon. He can't volt switch, so maybe I just knock here. Let's see, Scarf. I guess he came in to Drain Punch or Gunk Shot me, and he still outspeeds, so maybe I can predict him and go back into the mask. Which kind of doesn't do well anyway against his Jolt. Wait, can this thing get Yeah, it can get the Focus Blast. So maybe even just a Quiver Dance here. So I can outspeed this. Maybe we just actually he has this, but I don't think it can do anything. So maybe we can just see what this terrestrialization is all about. Does it like switch me into a bug type or something? I guess this is just for fun, so we'll see. Oh, it turns me into a water type. That's different. In that case, maybe I should have gone. In that case, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Well, that was probably equivalent to like losing my Dynamax, so I'm guessing I probably lose the game here. But I guess that was kind of expected. Ruination. Hmm. Maybe I'll just enter G-Ball. How much special D does Hoopa have? It's actually really tanky like that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just knock again then. Knock is kind of always a decent option. Is this oh, this Jolteon's probably Specs too, which is why it did so much. Let's see. Hmm. Does he just want to get up hazards against me? If he does, then maybe I feel like this Banditmon doesn't quite KO it though. Hmm. I feel like he gets up rocks, so maybe I just go into the Staraptor now. Maybe just close combat. Actually, I do have a somewhat of a damage calc over here, but yeah, that's what I thought. Brave Bird isn't quite KOing this thing. It barely misses out from that level of health. So I learned that Terrestrialize did not change me into the move I wanted to go for. So I wanted to previously go for the bug move. I'm pretty sure that's what I clicked. Oh, it says Terra type water. I see. So they have their own Terra type. That makes the game, I think, better because then it would be like crazy if it was like Protean or something. You could just change into any type. Uh, so that actually probably makes it easier to like play the game and like not be like hacked by opponents just changing into any type. Um, hmm. I kind of predict maybe like an ice shard, but this thing has dragon dance. Maybe that's like my one win con is if I can somehow break through a lot of his team, and at the end, if I can like dragon dance with that, maybe I can still somehow win. He probably does that again. Close combat is stronger, so I suppose I'll just go for that. He does get up a veil, and another close combat does take him out if he does want to stay in. He might have the shard though, which doesn't quite KO me, although Hail will, unfortunately, but at least I do get the KO on his Veilmon. So I probably lose to this Veil plus his Terra. I'm guessing he doesn't go Jolt because I can switch in something on that. So maybe now is the time to go Basculin to at least. Does this thing have Psychic things too? I don't know. I just predict him not to go Jolteon though. So that's why I sent this. I do have the Psychic Fang, so I can end his screens. Let's see, what does this do? I feel like he might want to swap out here too into something. He might just. I really want this screen gone, but at the same time, I can damage him a lot. He might switch into Hoopa. He might predict me. What does this do? If the target loses HP, the user takes recoil damage equal to what? What does this mean? Okay, so if I make him lose HP, the HP lost by the target rounded half. I don't know. It's too much to read. I'll find out later on, I guess. We'll just go for a Fang, maybe. Ah, he does. I definitely felt like he'd go for that. At least we do get his Veil off, and maybe I can come back in. We'll see if he wants to go for a Roost, or maybe just Terrestrialize to start beating me down. I guess I can go back into Basculin. This Aqua Jet should KO, right? As yeah, maybe this is where he changes his type. We'll see. We'll see if it works instantly. Yeah, that's the other thing I wasn't paying attention to. Does the Terrestrialize like instantly work? It probably does, like at the start of the turn, right? This on paper should KO. We'll see what happens. Maybe he Terrestrializes this. Yeah, again, I do have some of my tools from Gen 8 Ranbat, so I guess that's sort of what's keeping me in the game at this point, because I don't know anything about this gen. Never mind. He was just holding off on this guy, which probably beats the rest of my team, because I can't even stun spore him, right? I don't know exactly all of the mechanics of this gen. I don't know. I guess maybe I can hope he's like banned or scarf or something. No, it seems like he is the SD life orb leftovers. So yeah, it doesn't affect grass. So some of the mechanics are still the same. I think I probably lose here, right? Ruination, half of its HP. So maybe I can just go for that, but I feel like I'm just gonna go down down to this guy. And he is the life orb as well. So I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, that I'm sure can KO this thing in one hit. Let me see real quick. Yeah, it'll just KO this guy in one hit. And Basculin. So my only chance is to go this guy, then go Basculin, and maybe I can do it if I hit him hard enough. Or I can make him take 2 life orb hits. I don't know what's better. he has to go for that anyway versus Basculin, but then he can swap out. Hmm, I don't know. I think I probably lost. We'll see. Yeah, so here comes the close comment because I have to lock in my Basculin anyway. So I guess I kind of also lost. Well, it was my first game ever, so I kind of expected to lose for sure. So I have to go for the head smash here. He probably swaps out though. Maybe he can beat me anyway. He isn't Scarf Hoopa anymore, so I don't know. Maybe if I crit him or something, I can win. I think this does KO as long as I connect. So we'll see how this goes. So I presume maybe he'll try the terastallization at this point. I'm not sure what it does. Let's see. It says it doesn't tell me what type he changes into, so maybe I'll just find out. Oh, I got lucky. I feel like I probably shouldn't have won that, but we'll take it. Maybe I'll play just like a couple more games. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, because I'm completely new to this. So this mon isn't new. It's a Torn. Uh, Bleak Winds. Yeah, that's the thing. I have no idea what any of these moves are. Electro Drift. I assume he's scared of this. I assume it's a bad lead for him. Do I have any hazards? So maybe I predict him to. He can't set up on me, so maybe I predict him to swap out. He might go for a U-turn because he's faster, though, which I don't like. He may not have it, in which case maybe I can go crook and get burned. Uh, so maybe this is nasty plot with Heat Wave and stuff. I kind of committed though at this point, and I can outspeed with this. Yeah, I keep forgetting there's no Dynamax, so this thing can't like keep boosting its speed or anything. He does have the Grass Knot, which doesn't quite KO me. Uh, yeah. Okay, so if he was Specs, he would do that much. So he is heavy duty boots. So that would have never KO'd me anyway. So I'm pretty sure he goes for the Grass Knot again. So maybe I can predict that and go into Cinderace just to preserve him on. Because who wants to miss any of their other moves? Yeah, I was predicting something like that. This ability is Libero. Let's see, do I take him out in one? I don't take him out in one. So I think I take him out probably with U-turn into Powerball. So maybe that's what I want to do because I do outspeed. So I think now is the time to stack the Crook. Uh, and then to go, I don't know, I have no idea what this Bleak Wind attack does, but as long as I connect this Pyro Ball, I should be fine. Yeah, I keep forgetting it's so different than Gen 8 because in Gen 8 he would just like nasty plot and then go for Max Airstream and then probably KO most of my team from that position. But he can't boost his speed in this, apparently. Terastallization just seems to, I guess, at the start of the turn, change your typing into only one possible typing, maybe. Yeah, so why is this my Terra type? It's fighting because does it just randomly choose one of your moves and then turn you into that typing? Or does it choose like your strongest move and turn you into the typing? Is that how that works? No, because this is a water type. I think it's just a set type based on the Pokemon. Uh, my ability, sharp. What does sharpness even do? I feel like he predicts me to go into this, but actually, this Rotom is looking super good. But I don't want to reveal it, maybe. So maybe I just go into this, which can maybe eat the water move if he wants to go for that, as long as he doesn't drop my defense. He's probably predicting this Electro Drift, so Draco does KO him. Maybe I'll just go for that instead, because I kind of doubt he wants to stay in. Plus, he still has 4 unknown mons, so maybe he does have a good electric switch in at this point. And like I said, Draco does 90 min anyway, which would KO this. Maybe I can just start the timer just in case if he disconnected or something. Or maybe if he just takes a very long time to run some calcs. Oh, I'm so used to this being banded, I just assume it's banded here. Yeah, because Gen 8 it's always banded, so here he's also banded with a very similar moveset. The only new thing looks like it looks like he has Aqua Jet this time. But otherwise that's almost like the exact same moveset as Gen 8. So yeah, he did disconnect. So maybe I'll actually reach #1 on the ladder. I'll just win 100 games in a row by my opponents disconnecting. That's kind of my strategy, having not played this gen before. I think that's my best option, is just hoping that all of my opponents time out. So yeah, he has 30 seconds to reconnect. So yeah, this Barraskewda, there's some new stuff, like it says propeller tail. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like it's always been just Swift Swim in Gen 8. And this mon I have now is Miraidon. I don't know if that's like an evolution of something. It doesn't necessarily look like it. It looks like more just a completely new mon. I have no idea what Hadron, like the Hadron Collider, I have no idea what like Hadron Engine would do. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can grab a game pretty fast because we're like really low on the ladder. And this is a really popular gen. I'm like 2 months behind on the train here. Good luck, have fun with playing this gen. This Pascaline, yeah, very familiar with the choice band set. It probably has like crunch, so he doesn't have flip turn. I think I can predict him to go into a crunch, maybe even just a liquidation in case if he wants to counter predict me. This mon looks super powerful. This mon looks like it can set up screens and win in the end. Maybe I don't want this thing having, being in because they're gonna have psychic things. I feel like if this thing sets up screens and then maybe I just win, I just try to sweep him at that point. This thing looks like it loses to a lot of mons because it's just electric is its only moveset. So maybe I can go into it right now just to see, because I feel like it won't necessarily be the most useful non, but at the same point, it can stop him from setting up because it has taunt. Do I set up like, I think he's just going to take himself out and then I set up on him. I feel like I don't want to attack here. I feel like I want to just go for something like a light screen. I feel like he might predict. He has so many mons that I feel like he can swap in anything. Never mind. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Let's see. I kind of am okay with this because this was my end game plan anyway, was just setting up like screens and then like setting up in general. Yeah, because I don't think it'll be easy for him to set up anything against a Lycanroc. This thing has good coverage and it's very offensive. But he might want to swap out, then swap in, go for a Jet. But I could just go Calyrex just to not reveal anything, and I feel like Calyrex is really offensive too, and it just outspeeds this anyway, right? Because I could go, I don't know, just Astral Barrage, I suppose, hits more typings like hard than a Side Shock, and it's stronger in general anyway. He kind of has to predict between, yeah, because he probably wants to go into a Dark type, which is why I didn't want to click the Psychic there. I want to at least do some damage with Astral. So this thing may T-Wave me. Maybe I'll try to hard predict that, go into my own Grimmsnarl. In case if the mechanics still work how I think they should. Maybe I'll just Spirit Break even. Yeah, yeah, because I'm still immune. Apparently in this gen, I'm still immune. Dark types are immune to Prankster moves, so that carried over from Gen 8. I got lucky. Maybe just one more Spirit Break. He may want a Spirit Break if he has it. Or, well, actually, yeah, he has to be a certain set too. But I'm okay even if he wins the speed tie because at least he goes down and next turn I can reset screens or I can do stuff to prevent him from setting up on me. Yeah, this is gonna look like kind of a fake video though if I just win all 3 games. But I mean, I am pretty much like an expert at Gen 8 though, Gen 8 Ranbats. So I guess it's not too unbelievable that I'm doing decent. This thing, let me guess, it's like a similar set. Yeah, like with Spore and Toxic Cheese. I feel like he probably wants to like Spore or something. I really don't want to switch on that, so maybe just getting up the light screen now. So I feel like Calyrex, actually, does Calyrex even Oko this? I feel like it barely doesn't. Yeah, it barely doesn't. Uh, Maybe just Delphox then. Oh, I like Lycanroc. I like Lycanroc and going with Taunt maybe. Yeah, this can be kind of a fun play just to see if he predicts me or not. He may go for the Giga Drain. We'll see if he wants to Toxic or Spore. Yeah, so we can prevent him from doing that. And then I feel like Psychic Fangs is too obvious, but I kind of have to because he probably just Giga Drains and probably still gets back a ton of health anyway, if he even has the Giga Drain. I kind of don't want to miss, so maybe I'll just go for another Psychic Fangs, even though it's pretty predictable. Because at least this Mon is pretty fast, so maybe it can get another hit off on another Mon he may want to go into, like this Vespiquen. As long as I land, I think I'm in a good position. Plus, this thing I don't think can do anything. Oh, never mind. I was completely wrong. And now, does he have a steel move? No, because I'm hovering over his moves, he doesn't have a steel move, and I think I can Oko him with this close combat. So I think you only get one terrestrialization if I'm correct. So at least we got that out of the way. So that makes me feel a lot better, a lot safer, because I kind of have no experience with that whatsoever, and it doesn't tell me what type my opponent will turn into. I know what type this will turn into because I have one myself, so that would be a psychic type. Um, can he even Oko me through? He doesn't Oko me through screens, so if I'm lucky, I can Oko him here. So I said if I was lucky, I probably shouldn't have said anything. So maybe if I'm lucky, I dodge. Oh, oh, do I land though? Incredible. I'm somehow getting the luck I never get on high ladder. I feel like Psychic Fangs is fine here because he'll go down. And then if he wants to reveal his last, so I'm winning. It's a win-win situation either way. Uh, I feel like I kind of want to trick his last Mon, a Choice Scarf, in case if he has some crazy setup. Wait, I don't think. Let's see, can this thing do anything to me? Terrestrialize. That doesn't make me more accurate or anything, unlike Dynamax. I would like Dynamax Max Flare to KO him, but I can't do that. In which case, I feel like I. We'll see if I miss a million turns in a row, but I guess I can just go for these Fire Blasts. Awesome, so we do hit. GG. So this video probably looks pretty fake, but I guess that was very interesting. I think I definitely got the hang of how to play this, and I think I might play some more, even though I'll probably lose pretty hard because I know nothing about it. But yeah, that was very fun, I would say.